As you're beginning your backyard flock, you're gonna want to purchase some different items for watering your hens. And the things that I would recommend from what I've had to deal with through the cold winter here in Kansas, freezing water over and over and over, would be two different styles of watering cans. One that you can add a probiotic slash prebiotic to, and I'll show you the type of probiotic prebiotic we use. We just get it from our local Baumgars or Tractor Supply. Any farm home store would have this. And the other one is going to be a really inexpensive rubber tub that is so awesome when it's freezing cold outside. You can just dump the water out every single morning. Once it freezes, you just flip it over, the ice block falls out, you refill it, and then you move on with your day. So what you're gonna find here is a galvanized steel 2-gallon drinker. They have 2 gallons all the way up to 4 gallons on these galvanized ones. They do last a long time. The metal stays good for a long time. This one's getting a little bit old, a little bit rusty. We're about ready to replace it, but you're gonna find these on the shelf for anywhere from $40 to $50. So if you're a backyard chicken person and you're wanting to start on a budget, I don't know if this is an item for you, but if you have a little bit extra money to start, I would go with one of these. And the reason is you can start to utilize this by Perdue Flock Leader Daily Water Supplement. It's a probiotic plus prebiotic. And this might cost you $10 or $15, but we've just written it here. You put 1 teaspoon per 1 gallon. So you're literally putting 2 teaspoons each time you fill up this tub. We've had this package here for 8 months now, and we still have a ton of it left in there. You can see right there, 45 servings. So that's 45 gallons of water that you're gonna be able to give to these chickens through this probiotic. So that's pretty awesome. A real good way to keep your chickens healthy and whole. And also going over to the rubber tub, much cheaper option, not one that a lot of people use. And you can see how flimsy this is. You just flip it over, you got ice in there, it'll just dump right out, and then you refill it, do the same thing the next day. And if it's not freezing, you can go a couple, 3, 4, 5 days without this getting dirty, and your water is just fine for the chickens. It's so much more beneficial financially, and it's so much easier to deal with than these metal containers. So that's what I like to do. Let me show you how I mix up this. So each time we fill up our galvanized container, we just grab the probiotic and we get a little measuring spoon. 1 teaspoon equals 1 gallon. This is a 2-gallon container, so we're gonna dump 2 of these in the container. Then we'll just run over to the hose and we'll fill this guy up. When utilizing the galvanized container, I suggest getting some sort of a brick or stone. I got this little stone here from my garden. I think it's like $4 from Home Depot to get the container up off the ground, because what we have had happen is the chickens, when it's low on the ground, they'll jump up on it and they poop on it. And then that little lip is so low to the ground, it's literally like 1 or 2 inches off the ground. If they just walk by it and poop, their droppings are all in the water, and it's so annoying to clean out. It's gross. The water goes bad instantly. And then you're wasting your pre and probiotic because of the poop in the water. So getting the elevated off the ground, some people might hang it up by a string or a rope. We've found that the brick is fine, and we just utilize that. So that's just a little tip there. Maybe that'll help you keep the feces from the chickens out of your water and keep your healthy water good for your chickens for a little longer. If you're looking for an easy, affordable way to water your backyard flock, this is the way that I would suggest. A 2-gallon galvanized feeder, a rubber feeder, you might be into it for 60 bucks. Some Flock Leader Pro and Prebiotic for $15, they're $75, and you're good to go for years to come. You all, take care.